Probably the biggest tool in the group is this very first one, and I'm not exactly sure its name other than add content. And so I want to show you some different things that you can do here. Obviously, you can add pictures, video, a browser, equations, audio. I mean, you can bring in a lot of things. Let's just show you a few things. Obviously, you can bring in an image. This image could be for a background that you want to use. It could be for something that you want to detail or talk about. So it could come in and potentially become your background. Not that that's a very pretty background, but let's make it our background. So let's click on it and we go to edit and set as our background, and now that's our background. You definitely would want to use black on such a thing. It would show up not too bad. Other things you could do there, obviously you could bring in a video clip. You can bring in a file directly from one of these items here, usually from my drive. And you can run out and you can get a PDF, or you can get any item that you want. Usually it's a PDF that you bring in. When you bring them in, you have a couple of things. If it's multiple pages, it will show you that. And if you want to bring in multiple pages, you can bring it in a grid style, or it can come in stacked, or it can come in vertical, however you would like it, or as separate slides. Let's bring it in stacked, let's say. You can bring them in so that they're locked already, but we'll just bring them in. So in they come, and then they kind of create a little resolution. I had mentioned to you that when they come in, I like to kind of lock them right away, and I like to lock their rotation so that when I go to grab them, they stay nice, and I can just tuck these away. So again, during the video, I could say, well, let's take a look at this worksheet, and I could bring it up. Or I could say, let's take a look at this one, and let's go over this little area, and I pull out my marker and highlight some regions and circle some things. And the cool thing is that when I shrink that or put it away, it stays there and does that. So those are some things you can add. You can do clip art and audio and a few other things. A browser is a cool thing to bring in. And you could bring it in, and then you could put in a particular website, and it will bring up that website. So you could, talk about a particular place that you want to go, and you could show them, pictures or images, or there's a bit of lag to it, so it's not a perfect world, but it does provide you the option for a browser. Let's delete that just so that it's not loading or doing whatever while we're trying to do this. Let's get rid of that guy. And let's see what else we could do. You could bring in video. And this is actually, in this case, it's just live video. So we definitely don't want to do that. Let's get rid of that right away. And but there are other forms of video. You can do a pre-recorded video. We can work on an equation and do those types of things. And you've got all kinds of fun things to bring in there. Let's move it out of the way so that we could see what we did. So this is a really powerful tool, and a lot of what you'll bring into the video will come through this tool. And the sooner you get used to it and some of the things it can do, the quicker your videos will go and the better they'll be.